On this trip around the county, we take a look at the people behind the curtains of this year's musical, Chicago, and a student who has a unique interest, cars. All of this and more on this trip around the county.
Welcome to Around the County. I'm Elizabeth Myers.
And I'm Maya McDonald. On Around the County, we take you to places you may have never been and introduce you to people you may not know. Every fall, theater students at Noblesville High School hit the stage, but audiences may not know the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes for each and every one of these shows. Producers Aubrey Griffin, Donna Unger, and Mackenzie Vitale take you behind the scenes of the production of this year's musical, Chicago.
In any performance, the actors and musicians work together to create an immersive experience, and their efforts don't go unnoticed. In this year's NHS production of Chicago, junior Sean Wood, who plays the lead, Roxy Hart, understands the importance of music, since it is the first sound the audience hears and signals the beginning of the show.
I know right at the beginning when the first horn sound plays, it's amazing, and it's like, this is a real show, this is really happening.
The time and effort the musicians put into this production shows in their relationship with the people on stage. It's a team game between the actors and musicians and crew, and the show is not the same if some member is absent.
At the beginning of the show, about how much of a domino effect it is. If one person is gone, cast, crew, musician, it affects the rest of everybody else.
Tessa Bragg is a musician in the musical's orchestra. She has a lot of performing experience, but joining the musical was a lot more work than she expected.
I think it's really interesting how much work actually behind the scenes goes on, and then there's a lot of work between the actors and the band, because I figured when I came into this it would just be going on stage and playing with the actors and everything would be smooth sailing, but it's working through every single song, making sure that we can hear, making sure they can hear, and then getting all the cues correct, which takes a while.
For junior Anthony Orta, being a part of the musical isn't just an after-school commitment. Rather, it's a glimpse into his future.
I really like it so I can connect with friends. I do this so then I can get better as a musician, and later on I can do this for the rest of my life.
While the spotlight normally shines on the actors, Bragg hopes to see a little light thrown on the people behind the scenes.
It's not as aware that there's almost 20 people behind the stage or under the stage doing all the musical work and stuff, and I think that it's a lot of work to put in, and I think people should be given credit for what they do.
A production like Chicago asks for hours and hours of rehearsal for weeks before the curtain opens, and Orta had to pay a price in order to play, such as putting superglue on his fingers.
Say I'm plucking, right? If I do that, how much more I have to play so then they can actually hear me, and then for the people in the far back. So imagine how much of that is going through my fingers.
To audiences, the show feels seamless, but the process to get there wasn't easy. It takes patience and communication from everyone involved. Wood plays the lead, and she spends her time in the spotlight, but she has a message for the people behind the stage.
It's just incredible to see, because I'm not a musician, I'm an actor and a singer, and to be able to see how well they're doing with the circumstances they've been giving. I mean, we've been changing a lot of the songs and adding in stuff and working on it, and that has just been really a difficult process to be able to work and have the band just basically know what we're thinking. I just hope they know that they are 100% just as equal and just as amazing as the people on the stage.
In most places, the world of car mechanics has been a male-dominated field, but here in Noblesville, one student is changing the automotive industry by being the first intern at a local garage. Producers Aubrey Griffin, Donna Unger, and Mackenzie Vitale showcase one young woman's dedication for cars.
She's your normal high school senior. She likes hanging out with her friends, she loves Playboy Cardi, and she's really awesome at wrenching on cars. NHS senior Sammy Donner has a passion for the garage, and she's well on her way towards a career in the automotive industry. Donard's drive for cars didn't just spark up this year. Instead, it's a love that started way back in her childhood.
Through my childhood, I've been around cars for a long time with my grandparents. They drive nice European cars, and I kind of just, got a kick out of it as a kid.
And now, she's starting her career in the industry. Reggie's Motor Shop has welcomed her into their business for an internship. Because of that, Donnert has made a recent appearance on Wish TV, and she finds the whole experience beneficial to her and her team at Reggie's.
But I definitely think it's good exposure for not only me, the school, my internship, because they took a big step in letting me come in there and work half of the week with them. They pair me up with technicians every day, so it's good to see that they're getting recognized for that, because I definitely appreciate the opportunity.
Gary Nelson is a mechanic at Reggie's Garage, and he has never had an intern work for Reggie's until now. He sees Donnert's time in the garage as a beneficial opportunity for her future.
It's really positive as far as giving them an insight into what they have to look forward to and giving them insight into the business.
Donnert started her internship this year, and since working at Reggie's, Donnert sees her dreams coming true through this opportunity.
So I definitely see myself working in an independent shop like that, and then in the future, hopefully open my own, women-owned basis.
Donnert has big plans for where she's going in the business, and from an outside perspective, Nelson believes she has what it takes to make it in the automotive industry.
I definitely do, yeah, for sure. She's, with her passion for cars and her drive for working on them with us so far, yeah, I definitely see her moving forward.
Working at a garage is demanding, but while Donnert is focusing on becoming a technician, it doesn't stop her from making friendships.
They're definitely, I consider them friends. They teach me things and they really respect that I go there every day.
Yeah, it's kind of rare, especially right now. We don't have a lot of newcomers into the business. I'm really impressed by her drive to learn what we're doing and her passion for cars and this industry. She's just a great worker, and we're looking forward to working with her in the future.
Donnert says working at Reggie's is a dream. She has found a place that doesn't feel like work, but more like home.
I guess just that the boss there, Reggie, he's very personal with me, and it's called Reggie's Motorworks. He is the owner, and he is in at least once a week. I probably see him. He's taking me on drives in his race cars and his track cars. He's very nice to me and has already offered, to help me with my journey to become a technician. So I definitely appreciate that and feel like it's like a home.
That's all for this episode of Around the County. I'm Elizabeth Myers.
And I'm Maya McDonald. Join us next time for another trip around the county.